What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about asset types and how to be able to sort and organize them to make your editing workflow so much easier. Now let's get started. So let's head down here in the timeline. You'll notice I have a few items set up here, and you'll notice down here in the timeline I have a few various tracks filled with different things. I have the main video here with the audio that's attached. I have music to it, sound effects underneath it. On top we have B-roll, and on top of that I have some still images that we're incorporating into this timeline. When you get deeper in your project, you're going to have a lot more items on your timeline, but this is just for example. And all the different types of media and assets, they obviously come from the project panel where they're all stored. So I'm going to blow this up so we can focus on that. Now, instead of having to drag it to open it up more and do all of that, and then I'm going to hit the tilde key, which is directly under the escape button on the left of your keyboard on a Mac, and it's going to blow it up full size. So you'll notice here, if you start from the left, there's color tabs. They can organize by colors. They're automatically associated with different types of media. You can change those in different groupings, which I'm going to show you a little bit later in this. But first, let's focus on the icon itself. I'm going to start on this first one right here. This is a sequence icon. You can see it kind of mimics the look of the timeline of all the different items in there. So this is the sequence. It's not an individual clip. It's not an individual song or photo. It's the actual entire sequence. I'm gonna head down here to this one. You're gonna see the purple film strip to the left and then the audio icon to the right. This means it's video with audio attached. Or if you head back up here to the top, you just see the audio waveform. This is a song or audio only. Come down here, and then on the opposite, you see just the purple film strip without the audio attached. This shows this is just video without audio at all. Come down here, and then this is a little icon for the JPEG, which is just a photograph. Now, this is pretty easy to sort through because there's not that many items. But on a bigger project, you can have hundreds, if not thousands of items in here. So if you need to be able to sort through different reasons, different ways, you can come up here to this bar right here, and by clicking on them at any point within these categories, they're going to sort them opposite up and down. So for example, if I click above here, it's going to change all of the colors and put them together. If I come over to this name bar and click it, it's going to put it alphabetical. And then you can also come over by frame rate if you want to sort it by, frame rate, you can do that, or the media starting or media end or media duration. You want to see which one's the longest clip or the shortest clip. You can click that way. You can kind of play around all these different ones here, video info. If you want to find out which one's the higher resolution, this one's regular high def, then this is 4K here. So you can sort by category that way. And there's lots of different ones here. But one that's not here by default that I want to point out, come over here in the bar anywhere, and if you right mouse click, it's going to say metadata display. Click on that, and there's a few options here, but I'm going to undo this drop down menu, and just here where it says media type, I'm going to click that. And once I hit OK, you're going to see media type is added also. This one's very effective because as you can see, it says still image, sequence, movie, and audio. And once this is included, this is really nice because you can sort by still images if you have multiple sequences, and if you click on it, it'll sort it and categorize them together. All the videos, the still images sequence, the movies, and then the audio left to the end, and vice versa. You can flip it over and do the audio first and go down from there. That's very helpful if you're trying to just clump out the videos and sort that way. Going back to these colors here on the side, these color categories are very nice, and each of them have their own color for the type. But the thing that will be necessary, so if you notice all the video have the same color, which is great, but say you want to separate videos within itself. So say you have B-roll video, or you have interviews, or you have establishing shots, or whatever it may be, and you want to color change just the interview only. So if you want to highlight all interviews only and make them a specific color so it'll be different from maybe the B-roll shooting you get or a time-lapse video or whatever it may be, I'm going to hold down Shift and click it. So these are highlighted here. And let's just pretend these specific videos are all interviews, and I want to make that a different color so I can find the interviews only. You can right mouse click, come down here to label, and that's a purple now. Let's just make it a tan. So now you notice it changes. So then when I'm sorting by color, once again, this is very helpful when you have tons of items in here and it's hard to sort. So now I can go and just sort by the tan, and I know these are the interview ones. And if I click on these and highlight them again, and if I come down here and I do icon view, it'll show which ones I've picked and selected here. Let's just say I missed one. Let's just say this is an interview also, and I want to add that. So I'm going to click Command and add that. Now it's not changing the color yet, but if I go back over here and go to icon, you can see now it's highlighted that. I can then right mouse click, come over here to the label and head down to tan and add it. And now that's part of the tan. And sometimes it's easy to kind of miss things here because when you have a long list of words, it all kind of gets jumbled together. So that's why it's nice when you have them highlighted. I'll highlight these, and then I'm going to add this guy. And if I come over here to the icon view, this way you can see specifically which video is highlighted with these kind of gray bars around them. And then you can see which one you want to add or not add in that color category. Let me go back. I'm going to undo all that because that's not what I wanted to do. And I'm going to hit tilde to come back to normal. And there you are. So that is a basic understanding of all the assets and assets icons and different ways you can organize and sort them to make your workflow easier. I say this in all my videos. The more you can get organized from the beginning and have a structure that you carry project to project, you're going to save yourself a headache. Anyway, that's a basic video about assets inside of Adobe Premiere Pro. And if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to the channel. That being said, have a great day. Later.